right, y'all. Get in here. Let's have some fun. Hey, y'all. It's me, the real deal Lanitas Gill. Y'all get a chance, hit like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. And thanks for the donation. Shout out to everybody. It's a Friday night. Yes. Yes. Shout out to the mom. Shout out to the people watching it. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everyone. Y'all time up in this mother sucker. Let's do this thing, y'all. Let's do it. Y'all know how we do it. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's the weekend. Let's do this thing. Let's do it, y'all. Come on in the house, y'all. Come on in here. Let's talk about this show. What a Robinson case. Like I said, I don't trust nobody in this case. This case really widen out. Who's telling the truth? Yeah. Hey, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, deal. Go deal. Y'all come on in here. Let's get started, y'all. Let's get started. Shout out to the ladies. Shout out to the real. Let's talk, y'all. Let's talk. Let's walk. Let's talk about it. Yeah. It's the real deal. Living deal. It's real deal. We need the real deal. Love need a deal. It's the real deal. Love need a deal. Hey! Hey! Shout out to all my hard working and who take care of their kids. Hey! All right, huh? Hey! Hello, can you go? Hello, how can you? Hey, huh? Yay. Get. Yeah, y'all, we going live right here now. We right here. Shout out to all the real deal gang. Yeah. You know, I came in the world by myself. I can leave the world by myself. Come on, y'all. Hello, can you go? Hello, it's Friday. Hello, can you go? Woo! Hello. Go. All right, y'all. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. Got to talk about the clip. I got the I'm live, y'all. I'm live. I'm live. We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker, burn. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Proof. Yeah. Hey. All right, y'all. All right. Okay, I'm getting y'all channel. Shout out to my people who watches my channel. Y'all, we about to get it and we about to go. All right, y'all. Let's do this. Put the top, okay. And the music, okay. All right, y'all. Thanks for showing. Thanks for watching, okay? I don't care if I ain't got nobody. I'm still gonna be here. Yes. We're gonna get into the Shanquella. Hey, Shanquella Robinson case. I decided to go live because something on my mind. Something is on my mind with this case. Something ain't right. Something not right about this case, y'all. Something not right about the case. The case is not sitting. Let me put my phone back on my stand. Let me put it back on my stand. Because I'm not going to hold no phone not tonight because I don't feel like holding it that long. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all right now. It's some shenanigans going on in this. I'm serious. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. It's something ain't right about this case. Something ain't right about this case. It's some lying. You don't know who telling the truth. I don't believe the butler. I don't believe, let me tell you, the real make it okay. We gonna make it make sense, but we ain't in no hurry to make it make sense, but we gonna do it though. We gonna make it make sense tonight. But y'all, this case, everybody lying. I think one person give me a little sense that they are telling the truth. Y'all said make it make sense, right? One person out of all them people might they are giving me the sense of telling the truth on some parts. Y'all, did y'all know? Let me ask y'all something. Let me put this right here. Let me put this right here. Let me sit this. Let me sit this right here. I got to talk to y'all because something wrong. Y'all ain't thinking. Y'all are not thinking. Y'all so quick to want to solve a case so quick until y'all did think you know everything, but you don't know what you're talking about. Y'all ain't paying this case no attention. That's why them folks ain't telling y'all nothing. They hid a lot from these kids. Now we know it was a fight. We know. Let me sit my phone right here on the stand because I'm going to be here for a while. I ain't in no hurry. Ain't got to go work them up. I got to babysit, though. Let me sit my little stand up because I'm going to be here for a while. I ain't in no hurry. Shoot. I don't know. I part by myself. I'm going to tell y'all that. And I'm serious. I'm serious now. Tonight, I am serious with this case. Now, I keep going over my case. I go over my notes. I go over my own notes. I'm not trusting Gerardo. Why should I trust Gerardo? What his name? Zuniga? Nuzina? I apologize. I said your name wrong. Why should I believe him? Why should y'all believe him? Y'all don't believe nothing nobody else said. Y'all gonna believe him, or y'all gonna that man sit up there and did said some foul stuff about that Janae that I don't appreciate it. It may be funny to y'all, but it ain't funny to me. It may be funny to a lot of y'all people out there watching this channel, but it ain't funny to me. The things that was said about that Janae, it's not funny. They made a mockery out of this whole case. Let me tell you, first of all, this case right here is going to be very educational, teaching, criticism, and later on entertainment. We going to have purposes. Everything in this content is allegedly. If I know if I wasn't there and I can't prove it, it's alleged. It's too much going on in this case. It's too much different things being turned and keep turning. And I'm listening. I'm a good listener. I'm a good listener, so you can't say what you say you didn't say. The story keep changing. That's why I hate it. That's why I want to wait on the real reporters. I want to wait on the real people that come on the news and tell you about what's going on. The mama don't know nothing. The daddy don't know nothing. Nobody don't know nothing, because if they put it out there, everybody, they see 1 million of people watching this case. So they got to be careful. Right now, they got other officials coming in. They got a lot of stuff going on. See what they can do, y'all. They could put Shanquella, not Shanquella, let Dejanay sit there in that prison until they finish doing what they gotta do. They work in this case, but the case is doing them like it's doing me. If I'm gonna blame Dejanay, they got lawyers. Nazir got his lawyer. Dejanay got her lawyer. Shanquella got her lawyer. Only thing people need to do in this case is chill out. They said everybody rushing to solve this case. Chill out, people. Y'all bouncing like a basketball from channel to channel and channel. Y'all need to sit down there and visualize this thing yourself. They don't lie. Not the church. I ain't talking about the young folks. We already know they did something. Now it's like the timing ain't right. We ain't had the time right yet. I believe Nazir with his time. But the only thing, I just don't understand the circumstances behind his time when he got there. 3. Let me see. 3, 2, 1. I don't know what's going. It's I kind of, like I said, I kind of believe some of the things that I believe. Allegedly, I have to believe what he said about his time, because he said about his time. I wasn't there, so I can't say nothing. So I believe he was saying about the time. I believe he rubbed her head. He rubbed a deceased girl's head. Why did it take them so long to call the police? Why did it take them so long? Somebody was trying to be a nurse on their own. Somebody trying to be the nurse. I just want to know what. Now, my thing is this. The doctor lied. Police lied. Their friends ain't telling the truth. They lied too. So how are they going to handle this case? If that girl died, if that girl really allegedly, how we know what time she died? Because the autopsy ain't really telling us what time she died. The autopsy is not telling us when this girl died. Let me look at this thing. See if that autopsy telling me what time this girl died. Let me see. They said she died at okay, y'all, listen to this. Listen, people. The doctor allegedly said that they put the friends outside the hotel. Why? See how many stories we keep getting? They put them outside the hotel when they worked on Shanquella. That lady didn't know that girl was dead. Gerald asked, Gerald asked Gerardo about the knot on the girl's head. Do you know what this man said? Do y'all know what this man said? Do y'all know what this man said? They have made fun out of that Janae since this case don't start. They been laughing, keying, about everything about that Janae. And even though she did get the fight, and that don't mean that she should be picked on. He said that the doctor didn't see the knot on the head cause she a dog, cause she dog. She dog skin. What? Oh my God. You already don't say it, Mr. Gerardo. That girl dog skin. That's why they couldn't see the knot on her head. People find my knot and I'm dog skin. And then they talked about the girl being a man. Then they talk about the girl put the wig on and off like a man. They don't call Janelle a man the whole time. And then you saying that the doctor gonna say the girl already dead when the doctor was there, y'all. The doctor checked her pulse. She could still have a little pulse. She had to have something still beating back there. The doctor said she was already gone. Why is the doctor still there questioning the friends when she know the girl was gone? Why did the doctor act like she knew when she came in that room that girl was gone? She's a doctor. Even if she first aid, and y'all gonna, hey, cat, even though she do first aid, y'all ain't gonna tell me that a first aid person doing CPR on the dead person, you can try to revise it, but come on now. She was already cold. When they stalled time, yeah, they talking about she too dog, but she couldn't see. I'm dog. And I get a knot on my head, you can see it. And then they don't call the girl man. She dog skinned, the reason why the nurse said she didn't see the knot on the girl's head. I don't like it when Gerardo talks about saying what they say. He smiles about it. I don't like that. I've been trying to look that man up like I do anybody. It ain't. I can't find nothing on him that he a journalist. I don't know where y'all find this information. I ain't found nothing that this man a journalist. Don't you know if that man stayed on there in Mexico? Guess what Mexico told him, y'all? Guess how Gerardo found most of his information? Y'all up here believing that man. Guess how he finding out his information? He asked the police about the information. These are things that people need to know. He asked the police about what happened. You know the police didn't do the report right. And the police told him go look online and find out what happened to her. Really? Really? He told him to go get on the line and find that. So man, this a whole bunch of ooh. It's irritating me, y'all. It's irritating me. Something ain't right with this case. That's why y'all ain't heard from them. That's why y'all ain't heard from them folks. They got people working this case. They got folks working this case, y'all. because they don't believe that nobody said. They told the young folks to go outside the room. See, we ain't even know that. They told the young folks to go outside the room while they come. Why and then they knew she was dead. Why you gonna tell them to call the hospital and you know that girl already dead? When you got there, they announced her dead at 5 something, y'all. I might have that time wrong, but they announced that girl dead at 5 something. Come on now, work with me. Work with me. They found that girl dead around 5 something. What was going on after 2? 12:30. What was going on after 12:30? They called the doctor. The doctor didn't get there. I don't know really what time they called the doctor, but the doctor didn't get there to 3. Lives and deceased going on now. And we said this, Shapiro. Our group over here said that. They about to start lying now, y'all. It about to be a lot of conspiracy going on now. If she died at 12:30, what y'all were doing that too? Okay, when they called uh the first aid person, I don't care who she is, she first aid administrator, whoever she is, she's supposed to even know more than the doctor. They almost like doctors. They supposed to rescue somebody. When they called her, she didn't get that at 3. I thought y'all said that was the first aid lady in the building, in the villa. What she was doing? What took her so long to get there? She sent them outside while they in that. When she was standing in there, the maid found her. But when she sent them outside the room, I thought maybe she was in the room when she did first aid on the girl. So she didn't. Did anybody say they did first aid on that girl? Did y'all hear any of them friends say they did first aid on her? When one of them said they did first aid, y'all talk to me. I don't know everything. Who gave her? Who said they gave her first aid? They gave her a CPR. We're one of them friends. I need somebody to tell me. We're one of them friends that they gave her CPR. Cause I don't know. Nazia. 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 I told you the only part I believe you, because I can't prove, is you that you, what time you saying allegedly that you got there. But that ain't what you said. I ain't heard you say. I ain't found no video with you saying you said you gave her CPR. You ain't gave her no CPR. Now, I can't say that. Let me change it. Let me change the word around. Nazia, do you know how to administer CPR? How did you know she needs CPR? Or did she need rescue breathing? You got to know what you're doing when you're doing that, bruh. You shouldn't even you might not supposed to been doing CPR because you don't know what's wrong with it. You probably broke the back some more than that too. Everything don't call for CPR. So the question is, he got a lawyer. Because today, now not today, December the 1st, he went on his trip. He had to go for his traffic tickets. I don't know the outcome of the traffic tickets, but I can look it up for y'all. But he went to court for the traffic ticket. He didn't go to court for Shanquella. Now him and Dad Janae allegedly got into an argument. They got into an argument online. Uh-huh. But I gotta start reading y'all conversation. Cause you don't forget what I got to say. They had an argument. Nazia and Dejanae had an argument online. Dejanae trying to tell here we go, everybody lying again. They wanna play, they wanna play with the case that he was there. He was there. He was probably wasn't there when it happened. But somebody, whoever wrote out, who got control of the villain? Because they didn't let everybody write their name. They wrote their name. Because if you watch it, if you look at the list, it looked like all of them got the same handwriting. Somebody ain't doing something. It seemed like a role play, like somebody playing with this thing, but trying to make a real reality out of it. How? Who telling the truth? Is the autopsy telling the truth? What time was the autopsy? That's what we need to find out. What time was the autopsy? The police didn't take no report. If his report ain't right, what's going on, y'all? What's going on with this? What's going on? Y'all ain't got nothing to say. Y'all ain't got nothing to say. Oh wait, Kathy, I didn't even see that. I don't know why my thing acting like that. Hold on, Kathy. Let me turn my this what I'm about to do. I'm about to turn my hold on, I'm about to put my cause I'm not catching y'all chat. Hold on. Hold on, let me put my laptop on y'all. Cause I'm not getting y'all texts. I'm not getting y'all information. Let me turn my music on low. How low can you go? Okay, wait, let me go. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Here we go. I can put this back right here now. Okay. Hold on, yeah. Yeah, okay, here we go. Here we go. I can put this back right here now. Okay. Hold on, yeah. Okay, let me put this like, hold on, y'all. Here we go. Oh. Let me put this like, hold on, y'all. Here we go. Oh. Okay. And then I'm gonna put this on. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this down. Okay. Now I got it. I got it now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let me read y'all. Let me read the chat. Let me read what the chat said. Let me see. Cause we gonna figure this out tonight. We gonna take our time. I gotta go to work in the morning. So let me go back and see what Kathy said. Kathy said, I'm starting to question a lot of this stuff that doesn't seem right because they said that Winter have a I thought they said they had a medical background. You looked into her, Kathy. What did it say? Nazil has a lawyer, huh? Oh no, we already said it. They falsifying everything from document to report and records. So one of the girl, but let me ask you something, Kathy. Did you go look that up? Did you go look it up? Yes, her mom have a whole home care agent. She is a certified NPE. That's the mama. I'm talking about that's the mother. You said yes, her mom. I'm talking about do she have certified CPR? Do she? Cause the mama wasn't there with them. I thought when you got right here, yes, her mom have a whole home care agents. She is certified. She an administrator. No, Winter has a CPR, but you said her mama, so her mama administers CPR. She an administrator. That still ain't good. I thought they said Winter was a nurse. Is she a nurse? Is she? Which one of them major in nursing, y'all? One of them major in nursing. We're one of them girls. If anybody out there know which one of those girls major in nursing, she worked with her mom at the agent that she has. Okay. I also stated that she was CPR, okay, certified. She would have to be in a way to even work. Okay, we understand that. But what I'm saying is, who gave, well, why she didn't give her CPR? I wonder did want to try to get her CPR since she was certified. Right, Kathy? If she was certified, I believe she tried, but I wasn't there. Y'all don't think she tried to get that went to try to get her CPR since she's certified? But then too, Kathy, that don't mean nothing. Because it's a time when you're not supposed to give people CPR. If they don't know what's wrong with her, they can't administer that. But they sitting there, look, people dog Winter out. Now I ain't gonna forget what people said about Winter. They dog Winter out. They dog Winter out. Now, Winter and Elisa are trying to be in the medical field. Okay, so them two trying to be in the medical field. Okay, thank you for that information. Okay, now, do y'all think, because we wasn't there, if she died around 12:30, why was, I wonder was, I wish I could hear these people talk. I wish I could hear them, what they got to say. Because they're going to be the only one I really need to hear what they got to say. Because if Winter, the way they talked about Winter, if you hold a CNA, you still are in the medical field. Why you say that, Kathy? We know that. Why you saying all that? That's what I'm trying to see. Why you saying all that? Who said who I mean, why you say that? my thing, I ain't worried about, I ain't talking about that. Everybody dog Winter out, so did Winter get her CPR? See, I don't get that part. Okay, you said she worked with, okay. Did no, Kathy, why y'all get attitude so bad? I'm trying to find out if them girls nurses, why we not getting them credit saying that they didn't try to get them CPR, because we're not talking to them. We're not talking to them. That's what I'm saying. We don't know who these. So why everybody talking? People don't know what happened. Why are they? That's what, guess what? The police told Gerardo he got most of his information from the internet. They told him to go to the internet and find out what happened to yes, they told him to go to the internet. Yes. To come out here and get this information. Y'all believe in him, and he don't sit up to him. They don't talk about that because that girl had on wig. They thought she a man. Destiny didn't look like no man in the Destiny didn't look like no man to me. On them pictures that we saw. Now y'all gonna call her. That's why they saying femicide. This case is all over the place. This case is all over the place. Everybody lying. I'm trying to wrap my head up around it. I know, Kathy. I mean, hey, Kathy, from the nurse, from the doctors, from the police. The police and the nurse supposed to be two people we supposed to believe and trust. When you call the police, usually the ambulance, if they said somebody hurt, if they got on there and tell 911, the first thing they'll ask you is anybody hurt? What's wrong with the person? And then look, Kathy, and then you know it, Kathy. You work around the hospital. You know if you call the police and said somebody hurt and stuff, what they supposed to do? They bring the rescue. They call to everybody. Everybody supposed to be in there already. Right, Kathy? All them, if they call that, come on, Kathy, you know me getting used to this. I also think that's very offensive for them. I can't stand it, Kathy. I can't stand it, Kathy. They don't call the girl. They and Kathy. And then they gonna say Gerald asked Gerardo, did the doctor see the knot on the head? They said no, they didn't because she was dark skinned. Because of her skin color. Really? Really? Boy, this thing is way out of hand. Who next? Who next coming in? Who else they gonna about to get a story about? Come on, man. They poke fun as anyway. Thank you, Chappelle. Thank you. And every time they talk about that wig, what's her name laugh? And for Jared to laugh with him and say, I don't care how y'all, what y'all say, I ain't got nothing against Jared, but I'm gonna do my reaction. Jared laugh, whoa, Gerardo, we got some HOs, bald head HOs. What's so funny when y'all talk about black women? What's so funny? Oh, we got some bald head HOE. WHORES. That ain't nice. That ain't cool at all. And the first thing the women in the chat said, sure, they laugh. That sounds absolutely crazy. You still can see, thank you, a bruise on a dark skin. You can still see a bruise on a dark skin. I'm dark skin. That's what you do in first aid. You look at their face. She down close to it, ain't she? Is that person really a first aid minister, y'all? That's the question. Did that person really a first aid administrator? It just sounds crazy to me. So you tell me that I fall out and stuff. You supposed to look for bruises and everything around a person when you do first aid. Who was that lady? What's going on, y'all? Did a police come or did a security come? See, I'm gonna tell you, I ain't crazy. That one thing about me, you can't talk to me in a kind of way, and you can't get away with me in a kind of way. And like that mama said, ain't nobody talking to her. And I ain't the only one sitting out here thinking like that. They not saying Winter look like a no, they said that Janae. I said Winter. Oh. I do get these names and stuff. Now they said that Janae look like a man. They said they said they can see no bruise on a bump on Shanquella head because of her color. God, boy, it's so much discrimination in it right there. It just don't know. And we laugh, we sit back and laugh and make jokes about it. They not saying Winter look like a man. If you really look at Winter with her hair pulled back, she looked like she could be a trans as well. So what is going on in this case? What is going on? Why are we seeing these people like that? Why? Why are we seeing these? Why are people seeing them like that? I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm just saying a lot of this stuff is offensive because nobody really knows what happened. Dr. Lying, police is lying. People looking at we really. I wish they hadn't bleared. That is a girl. Well, what if that Janae is a girl? Who? Why we can't see nobody? Cause them girls look pretty. All them girls look pretty on the little false pages they giving us. All them girls look beautiful. Janae looked beautiful. What's the name looked beautiful. But then they tricking us. They playing games. Yeah. I'm talking about on the real pictures. But on the other pictures, they making them look different. What's going on? Why we can't get the truth? That's why they can't tell the mama nothing. They can't tell the dad of them nothing. Heck, they confused. They waiting on another official, y'all. They waiting on some outside count. They waiting on some outside country. They were waiting on some more people from another country. But why? Yeah, by the time the body got back home, those bruises had set in and it had to be visible. At the time, she was look at by them in Mexico. So if y'all didn't see no knot, and then y'all seen the girl, the teens, let me say the young folks outside, y'all already knew at 3 o'clock. The nurse got there at 3. Chappelle said by the time the body got back home, the whole bruise. Yeah, that was Chappelle. Okay. This is sad. Everybody making fun about a darn cotton picking wig. And we lost. They need to tell the truth. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. Them folk got lawyers. Them lawyers it's sitting there having the same discussion we got. Somebody need to be punished for that girl. Somebody needs to be punished for Shanquella. Everybody's coming up with a different story. One of them to see Khalil, your name is not coming up a lot. Khalil name is not. Khalil and Alyssa and Malik name ain't too much coming up. Them should be out of them 3 right there. I know Khalil gonna take up for Dad Janae. Dad Janae tried to tell Nazir he was there when it happened. And he said he wasn't. Her death should have been the focal point. Thank you, Shapiro. That's why they called. See, I believe when. See, I'm gonna tell you something. Why the police went there? If first aid administrator was there, why the police disappeared? Why the police department tell Mr. Gerardo, the man who doing all these interviews, everybody believing that reporter, that journalists, why they go tell him to go on the internet and find out what happened to her? Ain't that something? And now I'm believing what the mama said. The mama said they don't care. The mama told y'all that long time ago. They don't want to deal with this case. They trying to send this case back over here. They don't want to deal with y'all. They don't want to deal with this case, my people of the United States. Then you got some more people that ain't nobody seeing this case. I don't know why. Ain't nobody talking. No one cares, Shapiro. No one cares. Making jokes and stuff. Oh, wow. Oh, well, we got some bald head HOs up here. We got a lot of bald head HOs. What? Why y'all picking at the black sisters? Why always got to be us y'all picking on? Your own folk picking on their own folks. Y'all focus on that girl wig and skin colors and stuff. What is that telling people like me and us? What is that telling us? Shoot, no what? No, tell them what happened with that autopsy. How we know her? I hope they did a second autopsy on her in the United States. I know they did. We need to know what that say. Did they do one? Did they take her out the ground and did another autopsy? I hope the heck they did. They need to. So we'll know the truth. See, these the questions you ask the parents. These the questions. Did they do a second autopsy? And what did it say? That's important to us. Cause if they didn't do one, her neck and her back might not be broke. Her neck and I don't believe these folks because they I don't know. If you ain't see no bruise on her face, how you gonna tell what happened to her neck? Her mother is supposed to be getting a private autopsy on her. We ain't heard about it. Then the question that you ask the parents, you want to ask them some important questions, send them over him. If they get that second autopsy, we'll know what happened to that girl. Because how we know they telling the truth about her neck broke and her back broke and they ain't did nothing? They could have broke her neck and back on the way over there. The way that girl would hit her, it just to me don't look like that would have killed her. I don't think that, unless they not showing us something. Unless she was being hit before. That's what I'm saying, Kathy. Something. What really happened to that girl? Did it happen after they left? If they didn't know whether or not she was dead or alive, why they leave her there? We don't know what happened after they left. If the police didn't stay, how they know the girl didn't come back alive? How they know that girl didn't come back alive? How we know they didn't leave her? Thank you, Kathy. I'm not believing them folks over my folks. No, I'm not. How we know they didn't leave her? Somebody could have went and did something to took. That's what I said. I know them prosecutor man. Golly. They ain't even let, hey y'all, I'm telling y'all, they watching this case. And they know not to go back and tell their mama's things and daddy things because who they deal with. I'm just going to keep it 100 with y'all. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all jump in the chat, say what y'all want to say. Them folk watching. They watching. They watching these channel minds and everybody else. We haven't seen the full video. We are only seeing what they want us to see. What else happened? What else happened in this case? The FBI is on it now. The FBI is on it, but they got to realize that this thing gonna take more than the FBI. They all in it. It's a lot of officials in this. Because the Villa people didn't do their job. And everybody putting the focus on the fight. Y'all need to be putting the focus on them folks who supposed to be administrators. I'm still trying to see how they did CPR on a broke neck. They supposed to came in there with a different kind of machine, right, Kathy? Lanita, I also noticed something too, like a little things that we talked about over here about this case. It's like the next somebody come up with something big to what we talk about. I noticed that too. Every time we mention something come up like this. Because we making it make sense. We making it make sense. They just taking advantage because I got a small channel. So they can take what I say and take it somewhere else. But the thing is, y'all got to know what? We ain't gonna even worry about that because God knows I'm getting paid for it. But you know what, Kathy? Let me ask you something. Do you supposed to do see now? That's one thing we now I didn't think that if the girl broke her neck, she'll have a problem breathing. So somebody had to see her gasping for air. When she first, whatever happened, I don't know, did they hit her with something? Did she land hard and hit herself on something? Somebody did something else to that girl. Somebody did something else to Shanquella. And we need them to talk. Somebody else did something too. It's no way, y'all. You really would have to do thank you. Aspirating to the point you can't breathe to perform. Thank you. Thank you. Remember she had a seizure. Now they ain't bringing that point up. Claim she had a seizure. Chappelle. Now they got Gerardo to go around and poison y'all mind mentally just to see what y'all gonna feed off of. So I ain't gonna tell y'all who the leader behind all of this. See, if you keep making up stories and stories and stories, they trying to make it be another Kanika Jenkins case instead of going out there trying to find out what happened to this girl instead of making fun of it. Like I said, the girl neck broke. How in the heck y'all did CPR? They supposed to brought that. What is the ADs? The AD what? Kathy? What it called? E. It's supposed to be like emergency guy. What's the name of? Oh, see, I ain't been doing this. It's a machine that you're supposed to do. You don't supposed to do CPR on a person like that. They got machines. If she was seizing, thank you. It's a machine that you're supposed to use when you don't supposed to get that person CPR. It's a machine. It calls something emergency. I just can't remember, y'all. I ain't did it in a while. It's something emergency that they even have it at the schools. They have it in the front office. You go to the wall, you go get it, and you go take it to the person and help them breathe. The machine, they trained us how to do it. I just don't forget. And the machine make that heart pump. You're supposed to get her on CPR. Her neck broke. Got to be more careful. If she was seizing, there no way they was doing. Say, God, that ain't making sense. What, they talking to a bunch of dummies? While she was sieging, so if she was featuring, could that be how she passed? Yes, as well as that. Why they need that private autopsy? Bam. These people ain't looking at this case the way we see it, y'all. Only thing they want to talk about that girl going to jail. And we focus over here on the death of this young lady. Now, if that girl ain't no way in the world that doctor did that first aid lady did on CPR on that girl, and she was already gone. They happened around 12:30. If it happened around 12:30, when Winter allegedly called the doctor didn't get there to 3. What took the doctor so long to get there? What took the doctor so long to get there? Doctor didn't get there to 3, and you mean to tell me they worked on her 4 or 5? What were y'all doing? She was already gone. When did the seizure come in? She had a knot on her head, doctor. CPR administrator. If she had a knot on her head, you didn't see that knot. Boy, so many folk going to jail up in this motherfucker. Y'all, they can't talk, they can't tell y'all, they not gonna come the way we sitting over here thinking. They got to prove this stuff. Where they trying to get it now? You gonna have a first aid minister. They gonna everything. Y'all, this case is bigger than people think it is. They can't. They even though she can be doing that time, it ain't gonna take no 1 week. They about to go to work, baby. This thing is big. Somebody ain't gonna get no Christmas this year. And then what they gonna let what they gonna let what her name do? Destiny do, allegedly. And let her do her time sitting right there while they doing this case so she can do time serve and serve the rest of in the United States. I know what they doing. I know what they doing. It don't take a rocket science to find out what they doing. You ain't gonna tell me that that girl was alive when that nurse when that she died, and then they're gonna put the time down there. She died at 5:20 something. What time she had the seizure? See, we in it. We all into it. I ain't worried about the fight part. They can handle that. That's easy. I'm trying to find out how this girl get a broken neck. What did she land on? If she had a broken neck, how was her head leaning? Y'all let that girl sit up in it. Y'all, so when the ambulance come, where did y'all have her in the living room? That's why they had her in the living room. If she was in the living room, what? Nazia, you can't get her. I ain't heard Nazia say he gave her first aid. I want somebody to pull up that video and show me what he said. If he say he gave her CPR, he wasn't even supposed to get her administer her CPR. They got machines. It's called ADE or ADE machine or something like that. Let me see. Can I find it? Hold on for a minute, y'all. It's bothering me. Hold on. I'm about to tell y'all. The heart. I'm about to tell y'all because it's bothering me. Uh, Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Hold on for a minute, y'all. I'm looking up. Okay, here we go. Hold on for a minute. Oh. They ain't answered my question. Hold on, y'all. I got something for y'all. Hold on. Okay. Then what I'm gonna put this on for y'all. I want y'all to see this. Hold on. I'm gonna put. It's very important to look up stuff when you don't know it. Head, neck, and back injury, free CPR, spine injury, first aid. Here we go. Let's look at the spine injury, okay? This for educational purposes. Okay. Spinal injury. If you suspect a back or neck injury, do not move the affected person. How many times did they move her? How many times did they move that girl around? How many times? Permanent paralysis and other serious complications can result. That girl was paralyzed. If they move that girl, if they move Shanquella, and I got a feeling that they don't move Shanquella all around. They don't move her around. She can get paralyzed and other serious complications can result. Assume a person had a spinal injury. If there evidence of a head injury with an ongoing change in the person level of consciousness, the person complain of severe pain. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, let me do this. Hold up. We ain't done. We ain't got to go to work in month. I don't. She sure was moved around. The girl could have. It could have. They got worse when they were knocking her upside the head to someone who had a broken neck. Let's see what. Let's see this. Okay. Can you give CPR to someone who may have a broken neck? Let's get it. How can you give CPR to someone who may have a broken neck? Okay. Hold neck still. Did they know that? Hold the neck still. You put one hand on either side of the head to stabilize. Did they know to do this? Cause they ain't teach us this much. Hold the neck still. Did they know to do that? You put one hand on either side of the neck and stabilize the cervical spine, which they said that was cracked, and proceed with CPR. The chest compressions are very important. Y'all heard that? So now this is the main part. So in other words, wait. Let's get this. Let's go back. Let's go back. I ain't in no hurry. I ain't in no rush. I ain't got nothing to do but educate myself. Oh, Lord, why in the world did thing disappear? Come on, baby. Okay. So, in other words, you can give a CPR to somebody with a broken neck. Now, we know this, y'all. Don't forget that. You put one hand on the side of the neck to stabilize the cervical spine and proceed with CPR. The chest compressions are more important. Oh, my God. Why I keep doing that? I don't want to. I don't want to. It won't let me read the rest of it. It won't even let me read it. Hey, Kay. I want to see this one. Hold on. Okay, hold on, y'all. If they didn't move that girl right and they didn't hold her head right then, they weren't supposed to have gave her CPR. They don't know how to do it. Can you get to it? Okay, let me see this. Someone who may have broken neck. I just can't open this for it. So if they know to hold her neck side to side, y'all, it can happen. It can happen. They can help her. So we know that much. That girl had some breathing problems. Can you get okay? Okay, let's check the spinal. If they have a spinal injury, let's go there. How to provide first aid. If they don't know what they doing in this case right here, they not supposed to do that, y'all. If they don't know what they doing now should know to do this, but they didn't teach us all this. They was cause they at the football game they'll have an ambulance. When y'all go to the cheer football game, they have ambulance out there. So they just showed us how to do CPR, on people when that's it. But it said, here it go right here, y'all. I ain't making it up. If somebody has a neck pain now and significant injury, you should always suspect a cervical spine injury. Y'all heard that? If someone has neck pain after a significant injury, you should always suspect a cervical, which happened to her, whether they truly have one or not. Holding the C spine is imperative in these cases, as a cervical vertebrae, spine bone, or neck should be shifted. They don't know nothing about all that. So they said that could be shift or damage if the neck is twisted, compressed, or hyperextended. Y'all, they need medical. They need really an emergency person there. Let me see something right quick, y'all. What you said you feel? Only someone with years of experience. They got to have that. They got to have really, really, yes, yes. And then they don't teach us that far. You know what I mean? But now, winter, if her mama, no, her mama the big lady. But her mama wasn't there though. Hold on, y'all. Let me do something right quick. Let me do something right quick so I can show y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me do this right quick. Let me type this right quick. Uh, wait, y'all first. Y'all can talk to each other. Can you do some first? Hold on. And a fight. Uh, broken. Hold on, broken neck and uh cracked. Okay, cracked spine. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what it give me now, y'all. I'm not a doctor, so I have to look stuff up. Y'all. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Do you perform CPR on someone with a spinal? Okay, dude, I want to see this suspected neck. Okay. How would you treat someone who has a suspected neck and spine injury? And it says, place the unconscious patient in recovery position, supporting the neck. Remember, they told her hold the neck on the side, neck and spine in a neutral position all times to prevent twisting or being movement. We don't know how her neck was, y'all. Maintain a clear and open airway. If the ambulance is delayed, apply a cervical collar. That's what she needed on her neck. This is what she needed on her neck. That's what we brought up the other day. If trained to do so, if trained to do so, to minimize, to minimize, not permit, minimize net position. That's what you gonna need. That's why I understand when they dial 911. Why the police? They had to ask. Let me tell y'all something. I don't want y'all to see me. I got my hair loose. I got to lay my hair down. My question, my is with this is support the net. That's right. But you got to, well, look what it say. If you trained to do it, if you ain't trained to do this kind of stuff, cause this girl had a bad injury. If they don't know what to do, they don't supposed to move. Let's go up here. Let's go right here. Let me see. Uh, but let me see. Skull fracture. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me ask them something. Seem like you would hurt them more, don't it? Don't it, Kay? To me, if you don't know what you're doing, Kay, you can hurt them. I was thinking the same thing you were thinking. Jesus. Okay, I said, can you, okay, do CPR on how to do CPR on a unconscious. I'm typing with one hand, y'all. I ain't get to this. Unconscious. How do you do CPR on an unconscious person? Broke neck. Cause if they don't know this, they weren't supposed to move that girl here with all kind of ways in that accident when they were fighting. Hold on, y'all. We gonna get to it. I ain't in no hurry. I ain't got. Oh, but I got to get up here. But I ain't got to go nowhere though. Let me see what this say. I need to take something off. First aid on an unconscious person. Hold on, y'all. Okay, first aid on unconscious. First, the girl was unconscious. I know what to do with she unconscious. Hold on. I can Hold on, y'all. Okay, with a broken neck and a cracked spine. I want to know how the doctor know all that, and they didn't say. If the autopsy say that they didn't do what they supposed to did. How you gonna do CPR on a dead body? They got too much for in this. They just making up stories now. Okay. See, they ain't even telling me nothing. Let me say broken neck. Let me say broken neck. Broken neck. I want to thank y'all for being here. I can't wait till next year when I get my excuse me, y'all. In January I get my live. Don't y'all go running nowhere. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's hit that. Oh, they strapped. Yeah. But you know what? They ain't do none of that. Cause they know the girl already. The doctor didn't even do all that. Okay. First aid for concussion. See, they ain't even really saying it. Because they don't even supposed to tell you that. And I put broken neck. Broken neck. Let me put unconscious and broken neck. Let me do it like that. Okay, head, neck, and back injury CPR. CPR on the unconscious. Nah, that ain't the one. Okay, let's go to this one. Uh, CPR on the neck, on the head, neck, and back injury. Cause if you got a head injury, you got a neck injury, you got a spine injury, allegedly. Cause I'm not a doctor, so I don't know about that part. Let's see. Okay, let's listen. Let's look at this, y'all. Let's listen to this. If y'all don't, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Okay, let me take your music out, honey. Hurry up.
Now let's take a look at neck, head, and back injuries. This child has obviously taken a pretty good fall. We don't know the extent of their injuries, but we're going to handle it very much like we handle all accidents or illnesses. We're going to check for scene safety, gloves are on, shields available, but before we even touch the patient, is this patient responsive to our voice? Are they moving around? When I tap them carefully while holding their head, do they respond to me? In this case, this little guy does respond. He opens his eyes a little bit. I can see as I rub his forehead, he blinks. He's also breathing normally. But if he were not breathing normally, if he was unresponsive, we would immediately activate 911.
Bam. Stop. Wait, we're going to go step by step. If he not breathing, and we said that, if the person unresponsive, you said go dial 911. We said that. If he not breathing. Okay, one of them should have been dialed to 911 at 11 o'clock or whatever time it happened.
Go call 911 and come back. I might need your help. Bring an AED. Call
AED. EMC. Now, AED, y'all, the word I was trying to say. Each school has one in the front office. It's AED. It's something like make that, see, you need it for that child to pump that. Listen, y'all, that's what it called. They got in schools.
Phone 911. Get help on the way. In this case, though, they're responsive. If you fear that they have a serious neck or back injury, they're unable to move their arms or legs, that's still an immediate 911 call. But he is kind of moving around a little bit. But we're going to do a systematic head-to-toe exam to see if we can find any serious reasons why we should not move him or let him move. So we're going to start at the head. As I look around the head, I'm checking his eyes. I'm looking at his nose for any bleeding, his mouth for any broken teeth. Nothing seems to be coming from his mouth. I don't move his head, I move my body. I look over into his left ear and into his right ear. I don't see any blood, I don't see any cerebral spinal fluid. I'm now just going to check to see if he's suffering any type of pain at all on the back of his neck. He's not moaning or groaning. As I check down his body, I look for any deformities of his arms. I don't see any deformity. If he was awake, I could actually ask him to squeeze my fingers. Can you move your head? Can you squeeze my fingers? Squeeze them hard. Yeah, good. All right. Checking over his tummy. Does it hurt on your hips at all? Do you hurt on your hips? No? Then looking down the legs. Now, I do see a potential deformity on his left side. If I were to come up on a child like this and see that they had a left leg out, laying down, and there was this much lethargy, in other words, they were this unresponsive, this tired, I would suspect two possible serious injuries. Possible closed head injury, concussion, and a possible hip fracture. This would be a 911 call. Activate EMS, get them on the way, and minimize the movement of this patient at all costs. We're not holding anything still. We're just kind of reassuring the patient. If they start to get agitated, we're going to comfort them We're going to encourage them to lay still and be calm and that they're in good hands while we wait for EMS to arrive. If they have a seizure while we're doing it, we're going to go into that technical skill and protect them. We're not going to hold them down. We're not going to keep them from convulsing. We're just going to monitor them. And then again, redoing the monitoring over and over until help arrives, checking for airway, breathing, and circulation to make sure that they stay breathing normally and that they see that they're circulating that oxygen well. If at any point they go unresponsive, stop moving, stop breathing normally, we're going to go straight into CPR. Otherwise, we're going to leave them in the position found and wait for EMS to arrive.
Can't beat that, can y'all? Can't beat that. Can't beat that. He didn't do nothing to that child. He waited to see EMS to come. That's what I was talking about, the ADE at the schools. They weren't supposed, I don't know how they did that. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they did. I don't know, y'all. Just I don't know what they did. I don't know. They supposed to wait on emergency. Why? Okay, if she died, if they called 911, if they called the doctor, okay, if she really died around about 12, well, they didn't say she, the CPR lady didn't say she died at 12. She said 5 something. But when she got there, she was unresponsive. And she was cold. And she was this and that. But come on, something ain't right. Y'all just saw it. Now, if she was breathing like Nazir said, still they had to wait on 911. What did they do when she had her seizure? Did they know not to do nothing? Did they know to watch her? Did they know just don't touch her? Did they know this? It wasn't done correctly, Shafia. Or just lied about the event. I bet all of them go, oh, she having a seizure, look at her, what is that? Oh. Now, allegedly, since winter, and Alisa, what her name? Alisa, or Alisa, well, name. I'm sorry if I say your name wrong. If they supposed to be nurse, if they going to school for nursing, and then winter, I believe winter. If winter mama know CPR, want to know what to do and what not to do, they really shouldn't have did anything. Alice, okay, Alisa. But if they weren't going, I ain't got time to play with their name. If that man just said, don't move him. Don't move her. I wonder how many times. See, now with the net affected, the broken net affected the spine. It got pushed back. So did she hit her? We don't know what she hit it on. We don't know about the fight. We don't know about what, if something else happened to Crystal, not Crystal. God, I'm thinking about Crystal. Lord have mercy. Something happened to, something else happened to Shanquella. They not telling us. Somebody else will hit that girl's head. Something don't happen. Something else. And look how close that dude was on that boy. You would see, if you doing your job right, you would have saw the swelling on her head. It's sad. This is a sad case. Those officials and those prosecutors ain't gonna tell nobody nothing. This case right here is gonna be a hush hush until they figure out the truth. Now, one of them gonna talk. Who do y'all think? Put in the chat which one of the young people y'all think gonna get weak and tell on everybody. Who do y'all think gonna tell on everybody? Which one of those characters y'all think is gonna tell? Is it gonna be, who y'all think? Y'all know their name. Is it gonna be Alisa? Alice, whatever name is. I'm sorry if I say your name wrong. Is it gonna be Dad Janae? Is it going to be Winter? Is it going to be Malik? Is it going to be Kylie? I'm going to talk. Let me see. Who y'all think going to tell? Who y'all think going to tell the truth? Uh, who y'all? Y'all feel why y'all scared? Who y'all think gonna tell? Don't be waiting on me. Who y'all think gonna get weak in this case? Who y'all think gonna be the weakest link? Who y'all think gonna tell? Who y'all think gonna tell everything? Malik and Alice, Alisa. I'm gonna tell y'all who I think gonna tell. Come on, Kay. Come on, Kathy. Who y'all think gonna be the weakest link? Who gonna tell them? Who gonna tell what happened? I said Winter. Uh, I said Winter. Kay. Come on, Captain K. We need y'all participation. Who y'all think gonna be? And then the ones who watching this televised, I know y'all do. Y'all do a great job reacting instead of sitting back watching and listening. Do a favor for me. Put down in the chat who y'all think. You know, when we leave the service, y'all used to participate good. Put down in the chat who y'all think gonna be the weakest link and gonna tell who gonna tell what happened. We got one said Malik and Alisa, and I said Winter. Kathy and Kay, who y'all think that? Oh, I hate when y'all get quiet, man. Just say what you think. Just say what you think. What you think? Winter don't want to go to jail. Winter probably have a lot of mouth, but she don't want to go to jail. Winter can't handle jail. I wonder why Elisa didn't wake up. Why Elisa didn't wake up after all that noise? Why they didn't wake up Elisa? Y'all said Elisa came in the room. See, I don't know nothing about all that because I ain't heard no real people say that. I didn't be that ain't. I don't believe it. I don't believe that till I see it. Y'all reactions means a lot on here, but I don't think like y'all, so I can be wrong. I can be wrong, all wrong, but I won't know until the end. But this is not gonna be a 1 month case. Now they got the FBI and everybody involved, all the workers and officials and all of this and all that. Somebody gonna get sued up something. I ain't talking about the young folks. They already gonna get a punishment. I'm talking about the main people. Cause if they announced that she was dead, that I can't understand why they saying that the young folks saying that she did all that and start breathing at 12:30. Where the after 5 come by? Where the after 5 come back out at? If Malik leaked the video, he's gonna talk. If that's true enough, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't. Malik gave that video to uh somebody, and somebody gave it to what his name? Gerald. And Gerald leaked that video. He leaked that video. Well, he took the part out about her being nude and stuff. He had to do some more. So it's some more stuff in this thing. It's some more. It's some more. Our main thing is we don't know about the second autopsy. We don't know. We don't know about the sex. A lot of important things that they're not going to be able to talk, y'all. They're not going to be able to talk. And now it's giving me the sign as if she did break her neck, hitting her like that by her being so little, she could have broke her neck. And if she broke her neck, she affected her spine. Because she was beating her up like a man. But then they got them looking pretty and innocent. Them don't look like that. Because looks is the season. Y'all don't think, let me ask y'all something. Do you all think somebody else was in that room? Do y'all think anybody else was in that room? Or do y'all think the damage came with the fighting? Yeah, we know that. We know the damage came with the fighting. But it's some more fighting. That ain't just it. There is some more fighting. Because she was talking. But when she was sitting on the floor, she didn't move her head no more. That's how they cut it. So we don't know it all. Why they put on like see it would never be another Kanika Jenkins situation like the way they define out to do theories about that case. They organize everything. So them folks can't try to do the Kanika Jenkins thing in this. They need to focus on this girl. Why did the emergency person, if somebody called, what made them thought that, okay, they say it took a while for it took the emergency people when they called, it took her a while to get there. She didn't get there to 3 after they called. My thing is, why they call 911? If they call, this is what I'm saying. Listen, y'all. If they call 911, why did a first aid person come? Listen to what I just said. They say they called 911. Why in the heck did the first aid person come? Why the emergency didn't come? Because they had to say, who is the 911 person? Who the one, who but not the people who called them? Who is the person? Why they don't let us hear the 911 call? How about that? Let us hear, get us a video of the 911 call. Give us a video of the 911 call so I can hear what the 911 call, what they told 911. They had to tell 911, she had to say 911, what's your emergency? Did that lady behind that phone, she had to understand English, y'all, because they're Spanish. And then they have a lot of people from America come over there. They speak English. Don't let them fool you. They speak English. Some of them speak English and some don't. Why did they? So you tell me that they said that one of the girls called 911. They didn't say they called the village people, the villa people. So if I call 911 You tell me I called 911 on my phone and I'm located in Mexico, it gonna call the village people? No, that ain't right. That ain't right. Y'all better use y'all. Come on, man. Y'all grown. Y'all grown now. Let's look at this as grown folks. If they dialed 911, the police should have been there and the emergency people, not the villa people. They didn't call the villa people. They called 911. Why did the villa people come when those people dialed 911? Let's make it make sense. If they dial 911 emergency, why in the heck did they send the villa people? Y'all say that I don't know nothing about this. If they send why would they send on the emergency with a person unconscious and they don't know that girl net broke? All of them been drinking. They could have been still drinking. They could be alcoholics. We don't know. If they dialed 911, my question is to the American people, why did the ambulance didn't come and why did the police come? What's the problem with the emergency? We're gonna bring, so what we're gonna sit here and do, we're gonna blame these kids, these young people for everything, and not, we're just gonna forget about the emergency people. We're gonna forget about the police. No, that ain't, y'all ain't right. That ain't right. The girl could have been saved if she was in a situation that everybody from the young folk, we already know they gonna suffer, y'all. We ain't talking about them. We talking about the other folks supposed to be professional. These professional people. If I dial 911, the first thing gonna get him the amp, sometime the fire department. But we don't know how it run there. But if they dial 911, what's your emergency? Oh, they speak English. Because they got a lot of hotels there. They speak English and Spanish. So they trying to hire people there. A lot of folks speak English, stay over there. You got to have somebody like that. 911. Oh, whatever they say in Spanish, and then if they don't know how to speak Spanish, when they said, I need emergency, I need emergency. My friend is not, she unconscious, or was she not woke? Know how they talk? She not awake. She unconscious. Why the cotton picking ambulance and how far is 911 from? How far is the emergency from the villa? How far is the ambulance? How far? What's the distance between the villa and the emergency? They act like it's somewhere in the old way over there in the mountain or somewhere too far. So if you're gonna have something like that, water, surrounding water, you got to have some doctors around there. Y'all ain't gonna tell me that rich place right there, and it's like 1,600 a night, 1,300 a night. It's $1,300 a night. And you can't tell me they don't have no police. Now the security side, that black naked lady, he know, oh, it's some trouble in here. I ain't getting in it. Didn't nobody want to touch this case. They didn't want to touch it. Now we got to get the truth. I ain't even worrying about the young folks. Because they done already made me. I'm talking about these professional people. They didn't nobody try to say that, girl. This is a sad case. This case right here. Woo-wee. We might well just sit back and see what y'all gonna see on the internet, online, is people coming up with their own conspiracy of what happened to them folks, because they don't know. Now, Mr. Gerardo, I don't trust everything coming out your mouth, because you already said that the police told you to go online. You said they told you to go online and find out what happened to her. You know how that sounds. Nobody care nothing about us. But we'll sit up there and laugh with me. It's like this a joke. What is it that y'all know that I don't know about it? Is it are we? I don't know. I don't know. I bet they're gonna try with this case right here. They're gonna have to be patient. Mama and daddy, don't y'all give up on y'all daughter. Let them take their time to do their work. Let that girl sit over there in that jail and let her do her time while they take their time. They know what they doing. She may be over there. She ain't gonna be there no 30 years. Y'all might well forget about it. So y'all can stop doing flip and eating popcorn. It ain't gonna work like that. They working out something, tell you something. They working out some hush hush stuff to get her back over here in the United States. She ain't on you know what? She could have might as well in that video broke that girl neck. That affected her spine. Child is appeal. She could have broke her neck in that video. When she broke her neck and she had her head hanging down, I thought she was throwing a rag dog around. And when she had her head down, and then she hit her that last blow, I'm surprised she ain't fall backwards. She was what Shanquella was doing right there was putting her neck in a position. If that girl neck hanging like that, y'all, that slow down for nobody not to say nothing. In that fight video, her head was hanging down. Y'all could have saved that girl right there. While y'all want to fight, y'all don't even know what to do. And here she is over there. Come on. Come on. You ain't even look at that girl condition. You ain't worried about you don't kill the girl. You ain't worried about that girl neck could have been broke. And you gave her that last hard blow. That could be that's just the video, y'all. She could have affected her, paralyzed her right there, Shapiro. Thank you. She could have paralyzed that girl right there. You right. She probably paralyzed that girl because the way Shanquella was sitting there with her head leaning down, she couldn't move her neck no more. She couldn't move it. She couldn't move her neck. They want us to think that something else. Nah, that right there, I don't know now, y'all. She could have hurt herself right there. Because she was throwing her around. The girl ain't that big. The child ain't that big. And then she kicked her. So I'm gonna tell you, all in that trial, they're gonna have a dummy and they're gonna try to size. They're gonna have a medical or some doctors in there, y'all. I'm tell you, this ain't about to end that easy. So y'all might well just go on to start making y'all conspiracy and trying to get y'all some likes and subscribe and all that and cash outs because y'all about to start making up stuff now. This case ain't gonna just end like that. But it will get solved. Got to. Shoot, they just had 3 died, 4 died in 1 month. Okay, 4. They had 4 that died in 1 month. And then another lady coming up and saying that her said, man, y'all better stay. Y'all better. Okay. I can't tell you what to do. Do what you do. But take this to your channel, big channel. Y'all need to talk about this. These are important stuff that y'all need to be talking about. In Mexico, there is no injury trial. See? Just a judge. That means they don't give a care about y'all folks. They don't give a care about their own folks. Allegedly. They don't have it. You thank you, Chappelle, for reminding me. Look at that. They look, Mexico, no jury trial. And nowhere in the world I stay nowhere like that. If they ain't got all that, I wouldn't be used to it. It's just where I was born, where I came from, y'all. I ain't used to this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Golly. So I can get some money off of y'all and get y'all going and start taking stuff out your system. Cause y'all ain't gonna do another autopsy on me. So let me go and get this heart out of here. Let me go and get what I need out of here. Y'all better do some woo-wee. And if the family got a lawyer, sit back, family, and let them do their job. Hey, Kathy. Y'all stay the family. If y'all got a lawyer, sit back, pray, and let them folks do their job. Because this ain't no easy case to solve. It's not easy. But somebody gonna run out of money. And they think they slick. They letting Dejanay do her time while they trying to get this straight. She ain't gonna do no 30 years. She ain't gonna do no 12 years. So y'all can hang that up. If it takes 12 years to do this case. Y'all, this case right here is serious. This case right here is serious. Because the law is totally different over there than it is in the United States. We ain't use that kind of law. That's why y'all don't supposed to go nowhere. Y'all supposed to be in the water chilling. No fuck don't care, man. No jury trial. Just a judge. If you don't know how to move, if you don't know how to, boy, that girl could have really popped her neck right there. Cause boy, she was hurting me. I would open him somebody. God, who is that? When I saw the video, I said, who is that right there? That ain't Shanquella she throwing around in there. That's a dog. I said, she throwing that girl around like she a rag dog. I wouldn't have believed. So that means that girl could have did it right. That girl probably don't. We ain't even seen the whole video in that room. But I don't know what did they say over there. Shanquella and Dejanay. What they was talking about before she slain her. Constitution versus unconstitutional law. Like night and day. Okay, Chappelle? Okay. Okay. Wow. I wanted those children, them young folk children. God, I had told y'all the one video, one the Mexican girl name, they cover her situation up. I just can't believe Kylie let this happen. Kylie probably didn't think I know they should have known, just like we know. She was sitting there with her head down like that. They should have said, that's enough. Shanquella, you all right? And lay her flat down and cover her up. Then nobody even cover her up at that time. Unbelievable. Sure it is unbelievable. Ain't nobody talking about this, what we talking about over here, this important stuff. Got to get in the medical field. You got to think medical situation. She could have lived. Shanquella could have lived. She wanted help. That girl fought when she was sitting right there. She knew not to move her neck. She couldn't move her neck no more, y'all. And the girl ain't even paying no attention over there. Come on. You don't see that girl? You don't see what you did to that girl? And they standing there. Oh, I seen somebody look like they said, Why she not find that? I'm gonna tell you, when y'all get into cases like that, I know you can't help for being sensitive about it like I was at the very beginning. I didn't even know this girl. I felt her pain, but when you go through this, when you trying to figure out what happened, you got to really take your time and look at this case. Young folks don't look at this case. Them young folks in there could have been drunk, high, on drugs. We don't know. Peel back the layers. Exactly. This sad, y'all. This sad. This is sad. Cause if I bet when they did CPR, they ain't know to put the head. Now, when Winter should have known. Winter should have known what to do. And they're gonna call her. They're gonna say that at 5. I got my hair the time wrong, y'all. But it was after 5 when she completely died. I thought they said it was she was dead when she got there. Because I believe that girl was dead when that nurse got there. Allegedly. The reason why I said that, because they ain't do why she sending them out the room? Somebody up in who and ha crying. And how Kalia gonna cry in the mama face? And you didn't say stop, y'all stop the fight. They was in shock. They panicked, Shapill. Them young folks, they panicked. They panicked, boy. They panicked. Oh, Lord, we don't get the good. Oh, man, she woke up. Oh, they could have had a stroke. But I wouldn't have left her. I wouldn't have left. Y'all would have to put me out y'all would have to put me out. If I'm her best friend, I would have stuck with her to the end. If I was just a friend of hers and I don't been around her mama and I know what kind of parents she got, I would have stayed there with it like you just left, like you saying, you don't give a darn, she dead. Because the nurse told y'all she was dead. I still wouldn't have left. Where y'all taking her? Did y'all tell the young folks everything? We don't know, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. If them young folks tell the truth, somebody else gonna be in jail in their own country. But they gonna protect themselves. They gonna protect themselves. Somebody gotta talk, man. Somebody else got their hand in this, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's somebody bigger than them 6. Somebody bigger than them 6 in this. And I don't care what nobody say. Who over this crew? Who is over this crew? Who is the general? Oh, now they the general. Who is the leader? Outside, I ain't talking about out them 6. Who the leader? Who the leader of all of them? Well, at 5. Well, I guess it was 5. Yeah, 3. No, that was 5. 3 girls and 2 boys. Who over them? Who else helping them with this case? Who else? It's something. It's something, and I've been saying this from the beginning. It just seems like somebody else. They couldn't be that cotton picker evil. Might be. How could you be that tired and sick and tired of somebody? Come on, for real? This girl buying you drink. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. go to jail on your birthday? My friend buying me drinks and stuff like that. I'm about to be nice all night. I'm about to be crunk. It's my birthday. I ain't about to let nobody mess up my. That's what most people say. Most people say I ain't gonna let nobody mess up my. Y'all in there doing push-ups. Why did the person feel so uncomfortable to give the video to Gerald? Why did the person feel so comfortable giving that video to Gerald? For all the people who taking up for him. For all these people who up there taking up for him. Why are they so comfortable? They got a lot of leaders here in Atlanta. I'm not about to go get no video to nobody else. I'm about to take this video to the police. Because our police in charge don't play. They were so comfortable getting that video to Gerald. If you don't know who Jerry is the North Carolina beat guy, Gerald Jackson. The same last name as their Janae, a coincidence. Why would they? The police gonna look at y'all. I'm telling y'all, it gonna be. This not gonna be it's not gonna go fast. This case ain't gonna go fast. Y'all keep that prayer. Don't let them take y'all. We not gonna over here on this channel. We ain't gonna let them take us out of it. We gonna stay in this thing. We gonna stay in this thing, and we ain't gonna keep letting nobody see Gerardo. They gonna make him forget what he done said. Y'all giving him all the attention. He ain't telling y'all nothing. That man ain't telling y'all nothing. Ain't telling y'all no more than what the police told him to get online and get y'all. That man using y'all. Only thing he sitting back laughing about a wig. What's funny? What's funny about a wig? And she calling that girl out of her name. Calling Dejanae out of her name. Always talking about. Man, let me stop. A more experienced person could have handled it differently. I can't say. I'm gonna respect YouTube. I'm gonna respect YouTube. I'm gonna respect them. But baby, when I start sticking that cash out, now I can't even say what I want to say then. I can't, not me, not my mouth. When it comes down to women and children. And the main one you talk about gonna be the main one save you. Now I'm gonna look at you. No, I'm not. I say I'll look at you. I can't go past it because it'll be on my conscience. This sad. And then Gerald having a conversation, North Carolina beat. He was having a conversation with Gerardo, and he was like, man, he said Gerardo, I thought it was a lady. I thought it was they calling a transaction, and the lady called herself. That Mexican woman called herself. She didn't say a trans. She said, oh, he thought she was trans. And then he said changed it. That lady changed it. Why did they think that name was a man? Why? Jared said she a woman. So what's so funny about that? When she said that, Jared should have even got on her and said, oh man, that ain't funny. That's a lady. Man, we got a whole lot of W's up here. We bonehead W's up here. Y'all know what WHORE spell. We got a whole lot of W's up here. They calling y'all, calling y'all black women, all y'all about that. All black women got, a lot of black women got hair on their butts. Real hair. We got hair. Why y'all think we ain't got hair? Because we wear wigs? I told a lady on Facebook, I told her Nazir told the truth. I told her I said Nazir told the truth. And she laughed. What's funny? These some different kind of folk we dealing with. Some ain't right. Some ain't right. A very disheartening, sad case. We are not going to. We are not. And then after he asked him, I ain't gonna never forget. And then when he said, "What did Gerardo did? What did the lady say that the nurse? Did the nurse say she seen a knot on her head? Well, it was because of her skin color. I don't believe it's something about that Gerardo man. It's something about that Gerardo man that ain't nowhere in the world that man stay over there in Mexico and over here talking to y'all like that. Come on, people. Ain't nowhere in the world he live in Mexico over here taking up laughing at talking to y'all. They told him when he asked about the case to come on YouTube. They told him to go online and find out what happened to it. In other words, get out of our office. Get out of our office with that. Get out of him. You up here taking up for that. Let me shut up. Y'all ain't looking at this case right. And then you got a lot of them taking up for him for Dorado. And I mean, how y'all gonna believe somebody y'all don't know? Every time I look up the man on the internet, I can't find nothing on him. That's one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my research on you. I'm gonna do my research on you. I told you as visitor, we are jokes to them. Yeah, we joke. They don't know, but we don't know. We just y'all did. But then when somebody else, the same color, her talk about her being a man, y'all be ready to cuss them out. But then you got another nationality say that you over there, Joe, man, we got a whole lot of man, please, really? Folk know what wigs look like. They put little hair on their head. They got some bald head folks over there. See why them folks trying to let me hear. Okay. There's some folks who don't care nothing about people but pretend that they care about people. It's sad. It's sad. Sad. And every time something happens, they jump on the internet. Ain't no way if I did something, I ain't about to talk to none of y'all on the internet. Why is Nazil on the internet? Why Dejanay on the internet? Everything that they talking, the police got it. And then look, if I go down, everybody going down. Y'all sit there and watch. That girl could have lost her mind when she started fighting that girl. She could have went in there. We don't know who got ADHD. We don't know nothing about them mentally. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know who got a health problem, how they act, if they do this and do that. It's a lot about this case that y'all gonna have to get educated in. It's a whole lot about this case. You're gonna have to have knowledge in this mother sucker right here. This ain't gonna be no one day. They gonna keep this thing right here hush for a while. Man, this thing, y'all don't start the general now? The feds? And it's Christmas time. They mad at y'all. they about to put some stuff on hold. I don't think y'all that glad because Dejanay locked up. That's the only thing y'all not concerned about. How and why. How and why. How and why. Just keep talking about how and why. Figure that out. Figure out how and why. Way too deep, buddy. See, God work in a mysterious way. Now, Jesus does things for a reason. Now, what Shanquella case gonna do is open up a can of beans for everybody else case over there, y'all. Okay, y'all better listen. Shanquella case about to open it up the what for everybody case. I'm telling y'all, this thing about to go deep. Deep. This is deeper than deep. her case about to go. This thing right here. Shh. It about to ask the question to a whole lot of things, y'all. But they got eyes okay. All eyes on y'all. A lot comes. Thank you, Kathy. A lot gonna come out. Because if these people sitting out here and thinking smart and using our knowledge like we using it, thinking the way people ain't even thinking, they worrying about them little young folks like that. Okay, we already know. We trying to figure out how this girl just gonna die like that. And she could have lived. She could have lived. I bet it was so much screaming and hollering there. They go ahead and walk up and walk on their butt. They gonna catch it. Just like Anika got in a lot of folks. People keep saying it was just, man, I ain't even worried about the jealousy part. They always gonna stick jealousy in there. I ain't even worried about that. I'm working about the big thing. I'm worried about the big part. That girl could have been alive, y'all. Just because she got a broken neck don't mean she could have been dead. Did nobody save her? Why did nobody save this money girl? Why? She got her own stuff going. That girl had business. She had her family behind her back. If I pay my lawyer, baby, let me tell you something. I'm gonna let him do his job. I ain't gonna rush. Y'all take out time to do what y'all need to do. Get them jokers. Yeah, but see, when you got business about yourself, your thing is, I keep trying to tell these girls, they don't listen. Y'all got business about yourself, and y'all look good. Y'all take care of yourself, and you got it going on, and you know how to run your business and do what you do. Y'all been the kind of people you got to be around. When the star at the beginning with a billet heads are going around. Roll. Yeah. That's the only thing I'm upset about, because then nobody, and I ain't talking about just the young folks, then nobody save this girl. 911, what's your emergency? I need a medical assistant over here. I know that lady everything is translated into that Spanish. Hey, they speak English, y'all. English and Spanish and English. These folks understand what you're saying. They just can't speak it, some of them. But every time they say something about, now that hurt my feeling for him to tell Gerald. When he asked him, Gerald did ask him an intelligent question. He said, oh, I want to ask you something, Gerardo. And Gerald was mad at him. He said, y'all didn't see that knot on her head. They didn't see, the nurse didn't see that knot on her head. He said, no. Gerardo was smiling. Now her skin complexion. What her skin complexion got to do with a knot on her head? I got a feeling about that. Because I'm dark skinned. You can see boy, I get a knot up there, you'll see that knot. You can see a bump. You'll see a bump on my head. Look how close that first aid man on that video we saw. He looked at, he didn't move it. Like they were moving that girl head around, y'all. Caused that seizure. They didn't know what they were doing. And then when they left, why is she sitting up in the chair? If the 911 was the last person in there, why is Shanquella sitting up in the chair? How could anybody, even if the lady looked out and said she dead, how did anybody leave out that room? How did the 911? I'm mad at them, y'all. Why did this is so political. Why did the 911 lady leave the girl in the room? Why did she leave that girl in the room? Everybody failed that girl. The 911, the first aid lady failed. When she told them what happened, she failed her. Y'all ain't talking to no dummy. I know they in there popping them questions. Why did she? Them some smart folks in there talking. So you left that lady in there like that? No, they got Gerardo talking so he can put the thing. They want to put the focus on the young folks. No, it ain't their fault. It ain't just their fault. Nope. They don't want anyone probing into the business. You ain't talking to no dummy now. Political. And then they kept their same president. They didn't want that man to go nowhere. That man was trying to get off. No, nobody want to be the president. He was trying to get out of it. Not the president, but yeah, not the president over there. That man won again. He was trying to get out of it. They said, "No, you ain't gonna get out. We're gonna keep you right there so we can do what we gotta do." They better do another autopsy, make sure all them organs there. I ain't want to say it, but I had to. Same thing with that little Brittany girl, Wilson. It's her last name. Well, it's so many people, y'all. I say the name wrong. Folks be doing all them darn surgery on your folks, and they took everything they need. They done with them. Man, these folks better wake up, man. It's so many people so hungry over money. They'll do anything for money. That's why you don't eat no food everywhere you go. The government is it's different. It's political. Politics is political, y'all. It's political. And they end up voting that same man. I guarantee that man was trying to get out that vote. Y'all got to wake up, man. That's what they need to keep talking about. They need to keep talking about the important parts. Everything we just went in. I ain't done with this case. I ain't done with that part of the case. I ain't interested in no numbers. I don't want no numbers. I want every case to get help. Because I'm sick of how they do, y'all. That ain't funny. They say a woman look like a man. I don't like that stuff. I don't like all that. And tell me, I'm too dark skinned. So if I'm dark skinned, y'all can't find no knot on my forehead. Y'all can't find no knot on me or nothing like that. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to stop doing our sisters like that, man. Sisters, y'all got to stop picking at each other. Because it's not funny. They laughing at y'all. That's just the ignorances in some folks. I can't find nothing on the man. Everything I pull up, it's another man named Gerardo, whatever the man last name, Z. It's another man named like his. On Instagram too, but that's not him. It seems like every time something political going on, something happens. Sure do. And that same man won over there. I know that man was trying to leave that spot. I know he was. They don't want no change. See, when you don't want no change, Captain, when you don't want no change, you'll keep that same person right there. He wasn't the president. He was something. He ran for something again. I feel so sorry for him. They don't want nobody else up there. They don't want, man, I'm going to tell you something. This ain't go further than what y'all saying it going. But with Shanquella, in the name of Jesus, girl, you open up a can of worms for a whole lot of stuff. And I would tell them folks, oh, they can't go over there in Mexico and do this. I said, yes, they can. Yes, they can. Y'all don't know the law. Y'all don't know a situation like that. Yes, they can do. So look at them. They over there working on it. Shoot, man, please. Y'all better start letting these folks on who don't know what they talking about telling y'all stuff. Y'all better get on that down here and get educated. Them folks got scared. Them young folks got scared. But I ain't about to stand up in nobody mama face. I'm wrong, lock me up. I ain't about to stand in nobody mama face and not tell their mama what happened. And I sit up there, eat, drink, and everything with them. That's why I said somebody else in this. Somebody else in this got paid off, or somebody got paid out in this situation. It's a whole lot of stuff missing out this case. Cause how you just they said, I don't see here I go over that, they said to my dad and they were going shopping. That's and they couldn't have been going shopping knowing what she done did to that girl. When she found out what they don't found out. Man, y'all, this some evil folk. This some evil stuff. This stuff I don't even practice. This some yeah, it's a behind the scenes, girl. It's too much in this case. But what goes on in the dog gonna come to the light. Shanquella, you just open that door for a whole lot of stuff. So if y'all got anybody over there don't die, then y'all know it's some more people just happened. Something happened to some more people. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all join the channel. It's an educational channel. Everything that we talk about it has to do political, politics, laws. Somebody got to stand up for the women. Somebody got to stand up for the women. Somebody. Because they look at y'all like nothing. 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 That girl had bruises. I know she got bruises. I'm dark skin, y'all, and I still get bruises. My bruises be red. I'm dark as I am. My bruises be red. You can see them on me. Because I'm dark skinned. You can't see no mark on my head. Really? They're telling y'all something already, and then he laugh about it, calling the girl a transgender. Why they think that she looked like a trans? It's a lot of them. Not they women. They call themselves women. They ain't no trans. They're a woman. But how you sit up there and get on your own folks when they call her something different, but then when you hear somebody sitting over there laughing, man, that stuff ain't funny. Ain't nothing fun about this case. Ain't nothing fun about this case. Ain't nothing fun about this case. Nothing. Nothing funny about this case. But I tell you one thing, she got a good, her mom and dad ain't poor. I'm telling y'all right now. They ain't no poor people. They ain't nothing at all. Now we about to hear a lot of he said, she said, conspiracy. Now they about to really start making up stuff. Now y'all about to hear different things happen in the case. They need to focus on the motive of this case. Somebody behind this whole scene. And they getting paid for doing what they do. They getting paid to do what they do. They get paid to do what they did. Don't nobody just go to Mexico, decide to get down there acting like wild women. And it's my birthday too. It's my birthday. Hey, Kathy. Oh, that's right. I know I need to do, Kathy. Give you that your rent. That's right. Because, hold on, I need to do something while you on here. Because I made a mistake and took all of y'all names off this thing. Hit the wrong button. Like my children say, I'm always doing something with this computer and don't even know what I'm doing. Hold on, y'all. I meant to give you your rent back of that thing. I didn't take your rent from you. I hit the wrong button. I'm always doing something with this computer. I need Jessica to come back in here too. I made mistake do all of y'all names. Godly, I don't know how I did that. I don't know. Y'all women, all of y'all women, I'm gonna say this before I get off this thing, cause I gotta lay my hair down. Cause I gotta, me and my grandbaby gotta do TikToks tomorrow. He ain't but one, but I got to watch him for the little hours while my son go deer hunting. Then him and his wife, cause he in a club with grown folks. I'm gonna say this. Women, let's stop letting folks talk about us. Let's stop it. Let's stop. Whatever your preference is, it's your business. I get along with everybody. I love everybody the way they are. I accept everybody the way they are. I just love people. But wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong. You can't be in the healthcare. That's why I said Winter. I picked Winter over all of them gonna be my weakest link in this case. She may be in a bully in high school and everything like that, but she ain't all. Some of these people are not bullies, y'all. The main one who got all that mouth is be want to fight folks like that. They just weak. They just as weak. You ain't got to do a fight back on them. And I don't think a lot of little bit of people know how to get folks. Stop putting each other down. We put each other down too much. I ain't never seen nothing this evil. We don't grab each other hand. Ain't no way in the world you about to talk about another woman like that around me. I'm going to dismiss myself. That's thinking different. We think different because we different people. And if you can take the difference, I like taking every brain, different brains, regardless of what their health is. I take one word out of there and I work it around. I take it from a negative person who y'all would think negative. And I like they did Lil Cam. Same way they did Lil Cam. I could not understand why they kept saying Lil Cam killed him. I couldn't understand that in Takeoff thing. I couldn't see it. I ain't see him. All I remember Chucky. It's sad. Then he said it was only 3 people in the room. 3 people in the room, y'all. Come on. And who put them names on that list? Somebody who don't know how to write. Why you ain't let them people write their own names? Why you had to write their name? Why you didn't write? Yeah, all people gotta get it together real quick. Start being divided up. Why everybody couldn't write you could tell the same person wrote their names. I don't understand why they went over there like they run the village. The villa. Well, wherever it is. Why they over there acting like they run the villa? I wouldn't want to stay in that place. People just be laughing at the fact they talking about she looked like a man and don't think that was funny because they could be talking about our entire race. Duh. And then you come out and say what you said. Oh, we got some bald head. Use up here. We got some bald head. What? Are you really? They got some too. All they people ain't got no hair on their head. That's sad. And then you gonna say I'm too dark. I can't get over that. The person too dark. She had a pretty brown skin complexion. Look chocolate, pretty, that beautiful skin complexion. And you ain't see that not. What were you looking at? My main focus, I would have been trying to cover her up. Regardless, she did sleep. I sleep in nude. A lot of women do. Because you can. It's some more people in this that know. Why would Kylie go over there and talk to that so-called guy supposed to be the boyfriend? Mama said that ain't her boyfriend. She won't go be. Mama, see, one thing about our children when they get a certain age, we can't say what you can't say what your child want. It's not doing. You can't. When they in their 20s and 30s, especially their 20s, I ain't gonna say what mine won't do. I hope they don't. I hope she not fooling around with that dude. Man, these girls be in love. They be in love with something else. They don't be in love with the dude, they be in love with something else. They never say what your child, you can't never say what, you can't say your daughter wasn't fooling around with that dude. Shoot, man, they'll tell us anything to shut us up. They'll tell us anything to shut us up from talking about dude, because y'all ought to hear me. And I don't care how grown you get, I'm going to say what I got to say. Okay. I got it. I got it. Let's try this one. We got to go back and encourage one another as women. Try that. It just might work. Shoot. Tell me anything. You better not tell me the truth, because I'm about to be on you. Y'all, I got to leave out of here at 2:30 a.m. 2:30, my son get home about 2:30. Yeah, about 2:30. And go on out there and be a grandmama tomorrow. We need to go back to having our family situation. The families even broke up. You got the family like to use you. You like the family who like abuse you. You got the family who look out for you. But you know the family, you ain't got no big mama no more. You got lamb mamas. Where the grandmamas? I'm a grandmama. Call me grandma. Ain't no shame in that. That don't make me feel old. We need to go back to saying mama, daddy. We need to get the families back together. Blended family. It's a lot of different families. We need to get it back together. We getting out of control in one area. And this mess that a woman need a man, another woman can make another woman feel good. Make another man. That's all you see. Communities gone, got to go back. My children tell you they ain't old fashioned, but they young. We got to get that. The grand, y'all gonna need the last little piece of old people that y'all got on the earth now. Y'all better get yourself to y'all young folk better get yourself. Y'all put all live the parents burying their young children. Where is that coming from? And then people can't grieve the way like that because a person can't grieve like y'all. Y'all get mad at that person. Look at her, she over there shaking her butt. Let her shake her butt. Really, she at least she ain't out there slapping nobody upside the head. Everything messed up. Everything messed up. Like I said, when I go to the hospital, I got to make sure if you doing what you do, I got to make sure you take blood out my arm. I'm used to this other nurse doing it. And when I can't feel it when they draw my blood, they do it every 6 months, every 3 months. I had to go get a physical every 3 months or every what? Every 3 months? I hate to get a physical. They go in there like giving you a drug test. You can't go to my doctor. You can't be on drugs go to my doctor because he know what kind of drug you're supposed to be on. You're supposed to be on what he gave you. They give you blood. They draw your blood. I said, don't that blood look pretty? Got that O plus blood, rich blood. Nothing wrong with the old tradition. But girl, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be the old tradition. It's a lot of old traditional families. It's a lot of old traditional families. Ow! Yeah. Honey, please. Well, it's like this, y'all. Your health is important. Take care of your health, because these folks gonna be doing the same thing when you dead and gone. I used to tell my mom, start worrying about folks. Better start worrying about them. Because when you gone, they're going to be doing the same thing. It's the same thing with these cases. Only thing you could do is speak and do your part. God know who doing what. Shoot, man, that right there, what happened to Shanquella? That right there, you ain't no in the world, nobody. And what they did to them kids over there in Idaho, they need to be talking about that. Boy, it's so much mess with that Idaho thing. Police is hiding stuff. They like, look, y'all, they ready. Messing with the line. Let me go on and get off. Chappelle, I call y'all. I appreciate y'all. They about to start messing with my line. I ain't gonna say nothing to YouTube. I ain't gonna say nothing. Don't be good. I know they love me. Now, that one thing I can say about YouTube, they look out for me. They look out for me. I'm about to get off YouTube. I ain't gonna say nothing wrong. Y'all been looking out for me. Y'all really have been. YouTube, y'all been looking out for me. Y'all looking out for me. I appreciate y'all do what y'all do. Thank you. I appreciate it. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm about to go. I'm about to go. I'm about to go and do my hair so I can go spend some time with my grandbaby. He ain't but one. I told him we about to make some YouTubes. Yeah. We about to make some TikToks tomorrow. What you say, Shabir? Oh, girl. Lay her down. About to lay this hair down. I see my hair sticking up. I'm about to buy me on YouTube. I'm about to get all my stuff. I don't know what I'm waiting on. I don't know. I'm going to get right, y'all. 2023 is coming in. Woo! Chappelle, I get ready to call you in a minute. I want to thank everybody for watching the live. Mars, I appreciate everything you do. Jessica, you need to come back so I can give you your rent. I delete everybody else's rent. Everybody who, I delete y'all. I did it on purpose. I didn't do it. I said I did it on purpose. Now I don't know what I'm doing. Chappelle be trying to help me. Is what it is, be trying to help me. Y'all, in Christmas time, I want to hear some jingle bell and holy night. I got to go to. I had to go over there to TikTok just to hear holy night. All is Christ See, if my dad was still living, y'all, I'd be over there. Oh, this is crying. I still don't know the words, but it's all right though. All right, y'all. Good night. I love y'all. I'm out. Hey, baby.